Hi guys, let's take a quick look here at ApeCoin. ApeCoin is one of my bigger holdings, as I can say. I have actually lost money on this project so far, but of course that's unrealized losses as long as I don't sell. I am staking ApeCoin and getting quite a bit on BitGet personally. So it's actually lowering my cost every day, of course. And anyways, guys, let's get straight into this. So basically, as you can see, we are getting quite a pump since yesterday. And I mean, it's not quite a pump, but figuring that ApeCoin was down here at about 57 cents and has pumped up here to almost 66. That's quite a bit actually in a day. Right now, it's currently about 8.25% up. Which I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but in ApeCoin's case, I would say that is a lot. So we need to start, breaking to new highs here. Now, the first, place we need to break really is about 76 cents. Get above this little, we can say node or whatever, this little area, and then start working on this resistance up here at about 86.5 cents. After that, guys, I'm not sure where we're going to hit, but probably we could hit this trend line before we hit this, resistance here, this daily resistance at about $1.12. But I do believe we will trend up kind of slowly and probably meet this trend line before we meet this resistance. Now, if we were to meet the, resistance today up here with this trend line, it would be at about $1.16, $1.17. So I don't think we're going to double in one day unless there's some news. But yeah, anything is possible, of course, but probably this is just not going to happen with ApeCoin. But anyways, after $1.12, basically you have $1.36 up here. And all three of these are just daily resistances, so they're not as strong as this $1.55 weekly resistance. So keep that in mind. I don't want to get too far ahead, guys. But yeah, ApeCoin, like I said, I still believe in this project. Once they get their metaverse out, that'll be the best thing to ever happen. So anyways, guys, let's jump into Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin has actually fallen below this trend line, which has kind of held us up for about 6 months. Now, we did break down in August, and we spent a couple of days actually below this trend line. But if we do break down, we do have support here at about 55.8. And, we'll see, guys. We can still have a candle like yesterday. If I zoom in, you'll see this candle, nice little green hammer candle. We did manage to stay above the Fibonacci and this trend line just barely, but we did it. Now, we still have like 8 more hours in today. So it's very possible this candle can get eaten up and we can work our way back up. We may have a red candle, for example. Maybe we'll just close above the Fibonacci here, get a red candle. But it's possible. Everything's possible here with Bitcoin. Now, we do need to get above the 58.4 mark. If we do get back above this trend line in Fibonacci, that will be the next level to really look at. And then we have 59.4, 59.5 basically to get above. So basically, everybody is in fear right now. As you can see, I don't know how we went up with the fear and greed. We actually moved more towards greed, more bullish. But yesterday, I know it was a green candle day, but it was kind of a scary day, guys. And today, we'll see. I mean, it's another scary day for most people. I do believe fear and greed should move down, especially with this move. But we have been known to move up even with red candles, big red candles. So anyways, guys, fear and greed right now, 29, still not the lowest it's ever been. I think the lowest I've ever seen is like a 5 or something like this. But anyways, guys, let's take a quick look at the economic numbers here that we had today. Hopefully this calendar will cooperate here. But we did get some, economic numbers today that were just kind of a mixed bag. As you can see, non-farm, ADP, non-farm employment, just not good at all, guys. Really, really bad, actually. Now, jobless claims were better. Non-farm productivity was better. Labor costs, worse. We do have these S&P numbers that were better with non-manufacturing employment. and non-manufacturing PMI and prices were better. So little bit of a mixed bag, more positive than negative, but that's just not what we're seeing when it comes to Bitcoin. We're seeing a big drop today for some reason, guys. Now, when we talk about CME, let me refresh this and see if this has changed, because it definitely changes a lot when we get numbers like this in a single day. So yeah, basically 61% now believe that we're going to have a quarter point cut. Another, like 40% or so, 39%, they believe in a half point cut here within the next couple of weeks. So yeah, the 18th, so that's 13 days away. Anyways, guys, I still think we're going to have a quarter point cut. I think November will also be a quarter, December too. January, it's looking like a significant cut will come, though. I mean, this just, now you can see that we've moved from the majority here at 33.8% at the 4 to 4.25 to, a majority here with 36.2% with the 3.75 to 4, target rate here. Yeah, I'm just, I'm in the camp that we might be here at 4.25 to 4.5, or we may skip and wait till March. But if you look at March, here it's still, people believe 350 to 375. So that means another cut. I mean, I think that's too much, guys. It's really, really a big, big cut. So, I just don't want to talk about it anymore. It's kind of a lot of, it's far away. It's a lot of speculation for now, but September basically looks like quarter point cut, and November, who knows, guys. We'll have to take it one step at a time. But yeah, November, it's just kind of too far right now to really speculate, especially with the numbers that we keep getting. We keep flip-flopping, between a quarter point cut to a half point cut. So it's just a lot of speculation. Anyways, let's try not to speculate too much. Let's stick to the now, the current time. So yeah, it appears, 25-point basis cut is coming. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you on ApeCoin. Like I said, we do need to take out this little high, we can call it here, at about 76 cents. Then we need to work our way up to about 86.5 cents. And then deal with this trend line, I think. So the trend line is probably the most important thing that we really need to get across. And, we need to cement ourselves over that line, because this line has dragged us down for 2 years. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you on ApeCoin and Bitcoin. Let's also see if we can get a bounce here tonight. If we don't, hopefully we can get back in this trend line in the next day or two, like we did back here in August, guys. Anyways, I don't think it's anything to be too worried about, but, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.